Respected presenters, dear participants, ladies and gentlemen, the subject of my presentation is the rise of the space economy. The OECD defines the space economy as the full range of activities and use of resources that create and provide value and benefits to humanity in the exploration, understanding, management, and utilization of space. It further defines the space industry as encompassing all public and private actors involved in the development, provision, and use of space-related products and services. This includes everything from research and development, the manufacture and use of space infrastructure, such as ground stations, launch vehicles, and satellites, to space-enabled applications, such as navigation equipment, satellite phones, meteorological services, etc., and the scientific knowledge generated by these activities. The global space economy reached an impressive valuation of $531 billion in 2023, more than doubling in size over the past decade. In 2009, the space economy was valued at $216.6 billion, and by 2023 it surged to nearly $570 billion, reflecting the rapid growth and increasing significance of space-related industries on the global stage. A significant portion of the global space economy's value, approximately $321 billion, comes from commercial space products and services, while the next largest share is attributed to commercial infrastructure and support industries at $124 billion. Commercial revenues continue to dominate, making up 78% of the total, with U.S. space budgets accounting for 13% and non-U.S. spending making up the remaining 9%. In other words, government spending represents about 22% of the global space economy, totaling around $125 billion. The top five governments in terms of space program spending are the United States, China, Japan, Russia, and the European Union. Since the historic moon landing in 1969, space activities have undergone two major transformations. The first significant change is the dramatic increase in the number of nations involved in space exploration and operations. What began as a competitive space race between two superpowers have evolved into a global endeavor, with over 90 nations now actively participating in space activities. This broadening participation reflects the growing accessibility of space and the recognition of its strategic and economic importance across the world. Another significant change is the growing involvement of the private sector in space activities, largely driven by reduced costs. Today, it is not just governments that can afford to launch rockets and satellites. Space is no longer the exclusive domain of state agencies or traditional aerospace and defense companies. A wide array of private companies has been investing in space programs. it's estimated that over 10,000 firms and around 5,000 investors are now engaged in the space industry, contributing to its rapid expansion and commercialization. The space economy is largely driven by satellite activities and research and development efforts. Revenue from manufacturing of satellites, launch services, and ground equipment represents the bulk of growth in this sector. The satellite industry is the most profitable domain within the space economy, playing a central role in the smooth functioning of our daily personal, financial, and social lives. Satellites are indispensable in various fields such as streaming services, communication networks, navigation systems, weather forecasting, and safety measures. Moreover, they contribute significantly to climate and environmental monitoring, providing critical data that informs global leadership in addressing complex social, environmental, and economic challenges. Satellites not only enable seamless global communication and navigation, but also provide essential insights for industries and governments. For example, satellite imagery can be used by farmers to monitor crop health, businesses to assess their environmental, social, and governance performance, and governments to track carbon dioxide emissions. In fact, satellite data often provides more comprehensive and effective insights than traditional sources, especially in areas like climate change. Currently, more than 160 satellites monitor Earth to assess the effects of global warming and identify harmful activities, such as illegal deforestation. NASA, NASA's Aqua satellite, in operation for over 20 years, has provided critical data on ocean health, water vapor, cloud formation, and ice coverage. Other satellite systems help government agencies respond swiftly to natural disasters like wildfires and coastal erosion. Satellites also play a crucial role in ensuring food security. National security is another key area where satellite data is transforming operations. Among the most critical space for Earth applications are satellite-provided Internet services, particularly for remote and underserved areas. In agriculture, space-based remote sensors offer valuable data on weather patterns, electromagnetic waves, and crop health. The energy sector also benefits from satellite data, which can be used to monitor vegetation that could interfere with critical infrastructure like power lines. The insurance industry is similarly tapping into satellite technology. The space sector is not only a thriving industry in itself, but also a key driver of growth and efficiency across various other sectors. The deployment of new space infrastructure has brought significant benefits to industries such as meteorology, energy, telecommunications, insurance, transportation, maritime, aviation, and urban development. These advancements have enhanced operational efficiencies, improved data collection, and fostered innovation in sectors that rely heavily on space-based technologies. While much of today's space economy is focused on satellite activities and research and development, emerging sectors such as space tourism, space mining, space logistics are rapidly gaining importance. These areas are expected to become major contributors to the broader space industry in near future, offering new opportunities for exploration, commercialization, and economic growth. Thank you very much for your kind listening.